Ooh, finally, it's been a long time coming. Yes, it has. So, about a year ago, I found a Russian Ishmash Saiga 12 shotgun that I have not been able to shoot. I've been all around the world looking for actual magazines to where I can run. It did come with a drum. I don't know if it was just a drum issue, the shell issue. I don't know what it was, but it just would not run. It would shoot one and it would just jam up, jam up, jam up. So y'all already know I'm not into those drums or none of that foolishness, but it just will not do it. So when I brought out my 12 gauge collection, somebody came into the comments, and I wish I can find, I was looking for your comment, and said, yo, run your KS12 magazine, it will run it. So I was like, good idea. So I tried it, I fitted it, it worked. As far as inserting the magazines, but I am noticing in order to actually have the magazine seated properly with the shells in there, the bolt has to be back. So it's a little difficult for me because there is no bolt hold on this actual safety right here, but we will make it work. So as you can see here, we do have all of our official Ishmash markings on here. And we have our Saiga 12 on this side right here. So yes, I am super excited. It's in the sporter configuration. This is how I got it. I've had a few people telling me that, just change the stock on it, do a few things to it that would make it, I mean, it's not an unpleasurable shoot for the little 1-1s that I have been letting out. But they say it would be, I would enjoy it more. So I'm going to trust y'all on it, just like I'm going to trust y'all trust him with this magazine, and we're gonna run it today. But y'all know, also I do have a little beef with semi-auto 12 gauges, and because they do need a little bit more of hotter shells in order for them to cycle properly. So I do have quite a bit. I have more of the I'm going to say Yoki level of shells, all the way down to herders, all the way down 1,200 feet per second, all the way up to 1,550. So I did inform you where we were. We are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range, Immokalee Range and Gun Club to be exact. And this video is for educational purposes only. So we know where we are. We know what we're doing. The only thing left now to do is what? Suit them up so we can send these down range. All right, so I already told y'all that I have to have that bolt back in order to load this magazine. So I am going to see if I can attempt that by myself right here like so. All right, bolt is back, and we are going to insert the magazine like so. Once I let this go, she's going to be ready, and she is safe. All right, so Saiga 12. El Ishmash original. Vamos a ver cómo baila. Let's see how this shotgun dances. Ready? Oh, she spited me. All right. Magazine is empty. We are clear and safe. That was 1,200 feet per second. She did that very, very well. We do have another. Damn it, she's smooth. She's smooth. I got another 1,200. Let me put this in here as well, and then we're gonna move. We're gonna keep it moving. Whew. Man, these flies. These flies. Oh, that was in my collarbone. Clear and safe. All right. Y'all know I'm not I'm not going to rub it in when I say you get what you pay for. But sometimes the statement is quite factual. So quality is pretty importante. All right, let's go with some Winchester. 1550. Expert waterfowl. I'm gonna get us a couple magazines. We got some Slugs. I got some hot shit that don't even have a number on it, but it do have a bore. So I'm assuming those are Slugs too. And it's gonna be good. Expert waterfowl 1550. 4-shot. All right, let me see how well I can do with this with una mano. She can bait her own hook, take her own fish off. She can do it all by herself. All by herself. Yes. Me cago en la... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Take time. Take time. She's sexy. Well, Yoke, she looks just like a regular semi-auto shotgun. No, she doesn't. And if she does, she's an ishmash. Holy hell. Why was those 5 hotter than the first 5? We are clear and safe. Oh. All right, let's get 10 more. All right, so we got some cheap shit here too. We got some herders, although they're also 1550. Herders is super cheap. It's still, somebody gonna say, well, you shouldn't. Well, this is what we do. We test trial and error here on this channel. We test everything to see what works and what does not work. So this is steel shot. Oh my goodness. Waterfowl. So as I said, we are running that cheap herders 3-inch. I was shooting 3-inch and didn't even realize I was shooting 3 inches. That expert is also 3-inch. They're both 1550 feet per second. That's why they was bucking a little harder than my first magazine. Or my first 2 magazines. All right. There she goes. She's ready. Oof. Diablo! Woo! Wow, wow, wow. So that was 3-inch herders. I think those were 4 shots. Caliente. All right, so, all right, I got some 2 3/4 stuff here too. And I got some slugs. So let's do 2 3/4 and then some slugs. All right, so we got Yoki Dynamic Defense 1250 9-shot 2 3/4. My hair. This should be nice and easy. Oh yeah, that was pie. That was pie. Clear and safe. I like that. That was nice. Oof. Wow, that was beautiful, clear, and safe. Damn, that was nice. All right, let's get a couple slugs. We know she run just about everything. Let's do this no name. This is YTR Troy, but they got a wild hog on here. Don't got no markings, no information, no nothing. This is Buckshot. No, these ain't no damn slugs. I don't want that. These are slugs. Sterling. We got 10 of these. High quality ammunition, 2 3/4, 1 ounce slugs. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver lo que dice. Let's see what this is going to do. There you go. That was nice. So I know one thing for sure. Although they're slugs, the feet per second is not that hot at all. Velocity is 1460. I knew it had to be under 1550. Just because that was so smooth. Oh, I love how them shells come flying back. All right, we are clear and safe. Saiga 12, Ishmash. Well, Saiga 12, made in Russia by Ishmash. Get it right, Yoke. What did y'all think? Man, she ran everything. We ran 1,200 feet per second. We ran 2 3/4. We ran 3-inch. We ran double O's. We ran 8 shots. We ran steel. We ran 4 shots. We ran. She ran. She did an excellent, excellent job. Yeah, I think if I might, okay, well, let me ask y'all this. What is, in your opinion, the better configuration for something like this? My 1301 Tactical, because it is in more of a compact form, for me, maneuvering it and moving around with it is a lot more comfortable. Yes, I do have to overreach just a little bit with this, but it's not uncomfortable. What do you recommend? What do you think I should do to kind of break this down to make this a little bit more shooter friendly for somebody with shorter arms? Let me know. Drop that in the comments. I will be looking for those. So please, please let me know. So with that being said, what did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel about my original mishmash? My original Ishmash? I love her. I love her. She came, she performed, she did what she was supposed to do, and I am really, really excited about it. I'm not mad about any penny that was spent on this. So with that being said, Yoke Gang, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of What the Hell is Yoke Shooting? And y'all know I love when things work, and I love y'all for life. Mucho besitos. Peace.